Okay, let's see if I can find my case real quick. I won't be here long. Let's see that. Let's see if I can put it up here. All right. There we go. That's better. I won't be here long as usual. It's just that I did not go live last year like I planned to. You guys know I don't do this a lot. I'm one person. So it's my normal pop in. Congratulations to the Eagles fan. That was an amazing game. I was so happy for them. Like I said, I like the Chiefs. I like the Eagles, but it was nice that the Eagles won. They were hungry, they were ready for it, and they did it. And Patrick, he was starting to get on my nerves. He reminds me of Aaron Rodgers, him wanting to be the whole team. I don't like that attitude, so it's like, okay, I was really glad that they won. I was happy for that. My foodies, how are you doing? I've been learning lots of new things from my new foodies. Vicky's amazing. She's encouraging me to stay away from the sugar and giving me other things that I can do. So I really appreciate that. Thank you, April, for introducing me to my new foodie friends. I am enjoying that. Whew, I try really hard to watch every video all the way through. Sometimes I don't make it because I have so many, or I will watch them and I forget to leave a comment. I always leave the thumbs up though, but I try because I have a lot of stuff to watch, but I really try. So forgive me if you think that I haven't been to your channel, because I have. As far as my own channel, I kind of like what I'm doing. I don't have to give it a whole lot of time. I can show you what I did, and if you want the recipes, I can definitely give them to you. Um, if that's okay with you, let me know. If you'd rather see something long drawn out where I'm measuring out ingredients and mixing it up and all that stuff, I can do it. That's just really not my style though. I'd rather show you a finished product, and then if you like it, then I can, put more into it. Like I said, I'm not doing this because I want to make money. I want to enjoy what I'm doing. I'm relaxing. When I do it, I don't do it a lot. I just do it when I want to do it. And that's kind of how I want to leave it. I never intended for this to be a monetized money making channel. That's just not something that I want to do. So I like kind of where it is. I talk about different things and I kind of enjoy that. Just like talking about the things that Trump is doing and how interesting that's turning out to be, which leads me into one of my points. I know that there are a lot of people who are dead set against what he's doing with the trans community, and I'm not one of those people. I'm not upset with him at all for that. I don't have a daughter, but if I did have one, I would not allow her to play on a team that has a born biological male on there. Because at the end of the day, you can have as much surgery as you want. You can have breast implants. You can have a man made vagina. You still don't have any tubes. You don't have any ovaries. You don't produce eggs once a month. You don't menstruate once a month. You can take artificial hormones, but they're not the hormones that we produce, and we produce many different hormones at different stages of the month. You can't possibly know what that feels like. You just can't. You don't know what it feels like when your uterus heats up, when you're about to ovulate. You have no idea what that's like, and all of that puts into making us what we are, the differences between a male and a female. So I wouldn't feel comfortable with my daughter, my granddaughter, my great granddaughter, cousins, nieces, whatever. I would not want them to be on a team with someone who was born male. Because when you are playing sports, you play to win. I don't care what anybody says. Everybody who's on the team wants to win. And when that comes out of you, that spirit to win comes out of you, you're going to do everything that you can to do it. So your strength is going to come in there. And we will have some problems. So I'm happy for that. Separate them. Um, in total agreement that if you don't have the money to pay for your surgery and your hormones, then you need to find that money. We have people in the United States of America who don't know if they're going to eat every day. We have people who don't know if they're going to have a place to sleep at night. We have people who don't have warm clothes when it's cold. I'd rather for my tax money to go to those people and people who haven't seen a doctor in 5 years, people who don't have teeth because they can't afford a dentist. If my tax money has to pay for someone to have medical care, I'd rather for it to be those situations. Take care of an elderly person, take care of a child who's not responsible for what their parent or parents can or cannot have, rather than you take my money, my few coins that I put into this United States for tax money, and use my money so that somebody can have a gender altering surgery. So yeah, congratulations, Trump, for that. You pay for it. If I want a breast reduction, I have to pay for that out of my pocket. My insurance company doesn't cover it unless it's medically necessary. It's not medically necessary for you to have your penis cut off because you want a vagina. So yeah, I agree with that part. Now, there are 99% of other things that he does that I don't agree with at all. I had a problem with the man before he became president. I remember his show with Omarosa, and I did not like him then. But I have to give credit where credit is due. I may not like a person, but when they're doing something that I think is good, then I have to give them, their proper high five. And on that situation, and he's got it. I worry about some of the other things. But I've been saying all along, you needed to be prepared. You saw this coming. From the pandemic, I urged people to stock your pantry, your cupboards, and your freezer. I told you, get your ammunition and your weapons ready because it's going to come to a time that you're going to need that. You might need that just to protect the food in your house. Because when people realize that those food stamps aren't coming anymore, that Section 8 is not coming anymore, what do you think they're going to do? Stay outside in the park without food? No, they're going to come and get yours. So you better be prepared for that as much as you can. You got extra money, you better get it now. And that's just it. I'm done preaching about that. That's just one thing that happened to have led into another, and then there's another. Right now, this month of February in 2025, we still pretty much have freedom of speech. And we are allowed to like and dislike whatever we want. I don't have to think like you. I don't have to feel the way you do. You don't have to think like me or feel how I do. And that should be okay. And as adults, we should be able to still have a conversation and not become explosive or stomp our feet in the middle of the floor because somebody doesn't feel the way that you do. 2025 was supposed to be the year of what? Discovery, things that were hidden become found. I don't know what 2025 is. So far, to me, it's turning out to be the year of tantrums. Because I see a whole lot of tantrums going on. All over social media, people are having tantrums. People are having tantrums in my real life. And I, like, what is wrong with you? What's your problem? It's really sad when adults can't have a conversation if they disagree. I don't get it. I'm not calling any names. I usually don't on this channel. That's what I do on my throwaway. And I did. I went on there yesterday and I said a whole lot of nasty stuff. And like I've always said, I might, you know, leave it as a video and then again I may not put it up there because that's where I get really grungy and nasty. And then I clean it up and I either bring it on here or I don't. I've said this probably 2, 3 years ago. For my foodies, you've never heard it before because we don't have situations like that. But for anyone else in any other sector that I deal with, if you ever block me, leave me blocked. Don't ever unblock me. I want to stay blocked. I meant it when I said it then, and I still mean it. Don't ever unblock me. If I find out that you did block me and you unblock me, I won't be coming back. Cause that fucking shit. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. Um, I have no respect for that. Hi, Vibrant. I have no respect for an adult who can't have a conversation and the way that they decide to take care of that is to have a tantrum. I just refuse to deal with that. I worked with kids a great bit of my life and I'm over tantrums. So I'm not doing that. So if you have me blocked, leave me blocked. That's where I want to stay. And I'm going to leave that alone and pass on to the next thing. What is going on with this attention seeking stuff? And this is not for any particular person. Like I said, it seems to me the year 2025 is tantrum year because I'm seeing that on many different social media platforms. Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks, Barbara. And I'm seeing that in several different sectors on YouTube. Sorry, Miss Olivia. Um, I don't understand it. People get mad if you ask them, I mean, they ask you for your opinion about something that they're doing, and then when you give them your opinion, then they lash out. It's like, well, why are you asking someone for their opinion? Opinion is not really what you wanted. You just wanted someone to agree with you. But if that's what you really wanted, then why not just say that? What? Oh, sorry about that. Oh, hold on. I put my glasses on for that one. That's exactly what I'm saying. Okay, let's just give this example. This has nothing to do with the beef sector, Mo 3, none of that. There's someone who you ask a group of people for their opinion, and like, do you like the way that I'm making this outfit I sew? You know, I do my own tailoring, all that wonderful stuff. So, I'm doing this and I have the pockets that, go one on each side at the breast, and then I have one on each side down by the waist. Do you think I should put it there? Or do you think I should not have them here? What do you think? And then another person, not me, but a different person says, I don't really think that the style of the jacket along with the pants, I don't think that, you know, it just doesn't look right for you to have the pockets at the breast. And this person flips out. Well, well, I like them there, and I don't understand why everybody else doesn't like them there. And just going into this whole rant, it's like, well, then why did you ask? Why didn't you just say, hey, I'm making this outfit and I really like it, you know, and this is what it is. Why not just do that? Why are you blowing up because somebody doesn't like it? Don't ask for somebody's opinion if you don't want what they're gonna say. Just because you ask for their opinion doesn't mean that they have to agree with you. Nobody's criticizing you. They're just telling you what they think because you ask. If you never asked and somebody said, "Oh, I don't like what you have on. I don't like," yeah, emotional intelligence is not it's not there. And I mean, just really nasty and sarcastic, and it's like, whoa. Well, like I said, I didn't, after I saw that happen, I'm like, I'm keeping my opinion to myself. I don't like the pockets at the top either, but I'm not going to say anything because I don't want you taking my head off. It's like, what is wrong with you? And we're talking about adults. We're not talking about 20, 30-year olds here. Like, come on. Really? So is this the year of tantrum? Is this the year that all adults have tantrums? Because this is very confusing. It's confusing to me. And you know me. I come here to have a good time. I don't come on here to fuss and argue with anybody. I can do plenty of that without touching a button. So it's getting to that point. It's like, man, maybe I need to take a break. Maybe I need to walk away for a couple of weeks because I'm tired of listening to people fuss and argue about some of the simplest things. And why are you here? True. True. Yeah. Like I said, I think I'm gonna take a vacation. Not really, I mean, I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna take a vacation to say less. I put it that way. I'm going to say less. I, whatever rooms I go into, I'm going to hit the like button, and then I'm gonna keep my mouth closed. Yeah, rehab, yeah. I'm gonna go to Club Med. Yeah, just light a candle or something, buy myself some flowers, have myself some tea, and just watch and just shut my mouth. Because it's crazy. If they ask me for my opinion, I'm leaving the room. I don't want to be in it. Because when that person pulled that stunt, it just upset everybody in the room and nobody knew anything else to say. And it would have been okay, not really, but okay, let's just say it would have been okay if they had left it there. The next day, there's another video of ranting and raving and being sarcastic, and we all knew that it related to something that had happened the day before. It's like, you're still yanking this out of your butt? I cannot do this. I cannot do this. It's like there's so many other things to worry about. It's crazy. Well, that was my rant and rave. So that's pretty much, yeah. There's other situations. I don't know if I should say that. I want to, but I know that that would offend somebody, and that person would know that I was talking about them. So I'm gonna leave that alone. I think I'm gonna go and put that on my other channel, and if they happen to find it, they find it. If not, you know, then it'll be good there because I'm not gonna call that name. And like I said, if I say what it was, then they would know. But that situation made me mad because you used people, and you can use people for more than just money. And that was definitely an abuse. You used people. No, I can't say anymore because, like I said, you would know who I was talking about. But I know that I'm gonna have to step back from that situation because you're not gonna do that to me again and have me looking stupid. And you didn't just do it to me, but you did it to somebody else, somebody that I don't even like, and you did it to them. And yeah, that just wasn't cool. So I'm gonna go somewhere else and talk about that and leave it alone. But my main point for coming here, just like always, is because I know that I need to do this every 3 or 4 months, or YouTube gets very upset with me. So that's my reason for going live. Other than that, you will probably see something that I made. Occasionally, you might see me in the video. I rarely make anything when I'm going live. Sometimes, but usually not. It's just easier to do it in a video. Um, that's just me. I hate editing. You guys know that, so I don't do it. Yeah, but that's it. I came, I paid my dues. Thanks, Vibrant. I know that there's some hot stuff going on out there. And just like you, I'm going to get to it. Vibrant, how do you do it? How do you mind for all these people with all these different emotions and attitudes, and you manage to stay sane? I don't know how you do it. I never hear you complain. I never ever hear you complain. I never hear you jumping on one side or the other. How, like, do you have, like, I don't know, a 50-gallon drum of Prozac that you take every day to stay sane with these people? Yeah, yeah. Can't take it personally, but I'm serious. You go like in seasons. You'll be in summer in one room, and then the next room you go to, it could be 20 minutes later, and you in the middle of a snowstorm, and then you come out of there and spring, and the birds are chirping, and you go to the next room, and the wind is blowing 50 miles an hour. I'm like, how does she do this? I couldn't. There's just no way. Could not do it. Yeah, just go with the flow. Yeah, you would have to. If not, it would drive you crazy. I know with me, I'd be like, oh no, can't do this. Can't do it, cannot do it. It takes work to mod. It really does. It's a job. I'm glad that I don't have as many mod jobs as I used to. I still mod in different sectors, but you know, it's easier in those places. How many? I don't even know. In some places, I'm a mod in, and I wind up not being there because it's just too much else going on. I feel bad, but it's like, okay, mute the volume and deal with this. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea because sometimes they say stuff and it's like, what did you say? But I'm not a big person on blocking. I only block if the content creator asks me to block. Other than that, I don't take that upon myself. Now there are content creators that will go in and block somebody, but I don't do that because that is not my room. That is their room. And I may feel like blocking the person, but they don't block the person. That perfect example of Brooke. She goes back and forth with her people. She lets them say whatever they want to say to her, and she's like, as long as you're not talking about her children, then she's pretty much okay with them. If she wants somebody blocked, then she'll tell us to block them. There's sometimes I'm like, ooh, what they said to you, oh, I'd be ready to twist somebody's head off. But that's how she is. So whatever it is that she wants done, that's what I do. But some mods, they don't do it. They take it upon themselves and their emotions, and they block based off of that. I can't do that. But anyway, enough of that. Thank you, Vibin. Enjoy the rest of your day, love. Thanks for coming over. Bye.